All right, here we are. We're back in Willow Creek getting ready for another renovation. We're going to be renovating lot Daisy Hovel, which is the lot you can see here in front of you. This is the furnished version of Daisy Hovel as made by the game itself. So we'll take a look at how the game renovates or furnishes this lot. And then I'm going to do a speed build for you so you can watch me renovate it and put my own spin on it. So that way you can see how I would upgrade and play with this lot. And of course it will be in the gallery for you to download as well if you are interested. So it looks like we walk into the living space, which also contains your table for eating. So we have our living room with our tiny TV, a little table, and a bookshelf. Looks like our kitchen is separated only by a wall. So we have our kitchen here, small kitchen. Back through this doorway, we have our bedroom. It's very simple. If we go back out towards our living room, I think there's another hall on the other side of this wall. There is. And through this door, we will find our bathroom. Much bigger bathroom than the other Willow Creek homes we've had, so I'm kind of excited about renovating that. So there's your tour of the current version of Daisy Hovel. And I invite you to stick around and watch my speed build of the renovations. All right, let's take a look at this build here. As you can see, I'm going to start out on the outside, giving it an immediate facelift with some new siding. I did try and keep the blue tones a little bit though. I liked that difference on the front porch. I feel like with these builds here in Willow Creek so far, I've spent a lot of time on the front porch and really just decorating that space as usable space. I just feel like this is the type of neighborhood where people would be walking down the street and they'd be waving to their neighbors on the porch, and I just feel like this neighborhood is very friendly. They get along, they spend a lot of time together. So I just really wanted to give them some outdoor space to really kind of hang out and be able to maybe even spy on their neighbors a little bit. I see some of that going on as well. Here I'm going in, deleting everything that's there, expanding that kitchen area, but also closing it off. However, I didn't want it to be completely closed off. I wanted to give it an open feeling. So I added this brick wall and used that stone arch to do that. And I have to tell you, that's probably my favorite feature of this house, is that stone arch on that brick wall. I just absolutely love it. So now we're trying to pick out the perfect cabinets and cupboards to go in this kitchen, making sure that they have plenty of space in here to actually be able to use their kitchen. That archway made it a little bit problematic because obviously it took up a big chunk of that wall, but it was totally worth it in the end. I love the way it turned out. Adding in an island space here as well. I've also noticed that's another trend for me in Willow Creek, so I think I'm going to kind of challenge myself in one of my next Willow Creek builds to maybe not use the island and island seating, but something maybe a little bit different and try and think of a new way to do my kitchen. Gonna add some lighting in there. Some decorations too will be coming up as well. We have that beautiful feature wall, but we also have some blank space here. So I'm just going through here, seeing what I like. I think I end up keeping those shelves. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. I like what I did there. Oh, I love that painting. I am a tea drinker. I absolutely love tea. So I love that painting. I love using it in my homes. I did update the windows. I wanted big windows, big and bright for this house. So I did update that window. I think I end up updating the rest of them to match as well. I don't think they always have to match all across the house, But I think in this house I did end up doing that so that they were all the same. Wanted to add a little bit of decor to that large island there, make it feel a little more lived in. I didn't want it to be too cluttered, but I did want it to look like someone lived there and used this space a little bit. It took me quite a while. I had a hard time deciding what I really wanted to put on those countertops. And this trash bin, you'll notice, gets moved a lot because I couldn't decide where I wanted to keep that either. So now we're moving in to the living area, or right in front of the front door, trying to find a nice corresponding wall to go along with that brick wall, because that brick is going to stay on that other side. Oh, there, I did update all those other windows. I thought so. Finding something neutral based there. Now I'm adding in some furniture. Kind of kept it a little bit simple. Wanted them to match. Adding in some end tables here. I really love those end tables. That one that I put in between the two chairs, I really like that. I try to make sure that I don't overuse it so you don't see it in every single one of my builds. Trying to use things I don't always use, that way they don't all look the same. Adding some decorations and lighting in the corner. And of course we need to find some sort of rug to throw in there. Great, okay. Little homey decorations. Nice. I like the candles. I was debating on whether I wanted to put anything on those walls decorative wise, and I decided eventually just to let the wall speak on its own. I really don't think it needed any decorations. I think it's a great feature piece without anything extra. You're going to also notice that I'm going to spend some time finding some curtains here as well. There was a time when I didn't even bother with curtains, and now I just feel like you kind of have to. It just makes it more realistic and lived in, and I kind of like that. So I have been trying to focus on that. I wish we had more options for curtains though, to be honest. So in the back of that living area, I am adding a table. So there's a place to eat besides the counter in the kitchen. So I wanted to make sure that that was not their only option for dining. So we do have this small table here just outside of that kitchen. Change the front door. I ended up changing that. I like the bigger front door. I just feel like the bigger windows, the bigger door, that big archway, that open concept makes this house feel a lot bigger than it actually is, because it's not the biggest house to begin with. But I just tried to use a lot of kind of tricks to make it feel bigger. So I wanted to do something with this hallway. I didn't want to just leave it blank, right? So I don't want to leave this empty space here. We should do something with it. So I just threw in a mirror here and a little feature table just to give it, you know, hey, something to look at when you're walking by, to go into that bathroom door there. I even added some curtains there, and again, that was just to accent that mirror, just something a little bit different, so it wasn't just a mirror on a wall. So I threw that up there just for some extra decor. There I am trying to move that trash can again. I must move it at least 100 times in this build, trying to figure out where I want to put it. Adding some flowers outside, doing a little bit of landscaping. I didn't do a whole lot. I think in the other two for Willow Creek so far, I didn't spend a whole lot of time landscaping. So it's something I will admit I'm not the best at. It's something I would like to get better at. So I might dabble in that a little bit more as we go into Willow Creek more and more. But this time I just added a few trees and some bushes, but I didn't spend a whole lot of time on that. Now we're looking at the bedroom. So in the other two Willow Creek homes, I had very feminine style bedrooms with pinks and purples. So I was really trying to kind of make this a little bit less feminine, or a little more neutral. So that way it could be anyone using this bedroom. So we got a lot of dark browns, and there are a lot of wood, which I feel like kind of plays off of the tones of the rest of the house with that brown stone archway from the kitchen, and we have that brown or tan beige wallpaper in the living area as well. Just trying to find some artwork to spruce up these walls a little bit. Got some hanging clothes here because there really wasn't room for a built-in closet, so we did give him a dresser and a mirror, of course. I'm just going to decorate this up a little bit, not a whole lot, but just something. And again, there's those curtains. Like I said, I really wish we had more curtain options, but I'm trying to use curtains and be consistent. So if I use curtains in one area of the house, I feel like I should also be paying attention to curtains in the rest of the house. So in the original tour, I said I was so excited to do this bathroom, but let me tell you, when I actually went to do it, I was so over it. I just did not know what I wanted to do here. I did take out those big windows. Obviously for our bathroom, we don't want to have giant windows for everybody to see what we're doing. I mean, maybe some people do, but not me personally, and not who I imagine to live in this house. So we did update the windows for more privacy in our restroom here. I'm going to add some counter space. It ended up being very simple and basic, honestly, for this bathroom. So I feel like probably could have stepped it up a little, but it did turn out very cute. I do like it. I just feel like, as excited as I was, I feel like I could have done more with it. So I'll be interested to see if you think anything would have been better or hear your suggestions. I kind of talked myself into saying it was okay how it turned out, because if a male sim did live here, they really wouldn't care as much to decorate their bathroom, and it would be okay. So I kind of used that as my own excuse to make myself feel better. But I still think it turned out alright. I do like it. And it was definitely nice to actually be able to fit a full tub in there as well. So just doing some final additions there on the outside. And we're done. Let's do the tour. Alright guys, let's take a tour now that it's finished. So you already saw pretty much the outside here where I updated just a little bit of the landscaping, and of course that porch area here. Very nice. I would totally sit out there, especially on a rainy day like this, and be reading a book or something. When we walk in, we're going to see that beautiful wall and arch that I love so much, and I love that kitchen. I'm really attached to it. I feel like I'm probably going to need to actually play in this house or do something similar in one of my other homes. We turn around here. Here's our little eat-in table right inside that door, and then our living space right here. Very nice and clean looking. If we walk down our hallway here, we can see that bathroom. Again, much bigger than the bathrooms so far in Willow Creek. So that was nice to have some more space. And we're going to go back into this lovely kitchen. I'm just attached to it. I'm sorry I've said that 100 times already, but I just really, really love it. I would totally sit at this bar here and just drink my tea in the mornings. It would be lovely. Then of course we have our one and only bedroom in this lot. So pretty soon we should be getting to some homes in Willow Creek with multiple bedrooms and a little bit bigger lots. So I'm kind of excited to see what we can do with some more space. So for now, I would love to hear your thoughts on this build. And there you can see the other two that we renovated in Willow Creek. That house right there in front of us will be the next one. And then we'll build a custom lot over there, guys. That one was already custom, so we'll do a custom build there together. But again, I'd love to hear your comments, your thoughts, your requests, what you like, what you don't like. And I would just love for you to like this video, subscribe if you want to see what else comes up in Willow Creek, and hopefully I'll have more videos out for you soon. Bye!